ladies, I want to wish you a very, 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 very happy, prosperous, successful, blessed, exceedingly abundantly amazing, wonderful, happy new year. I'm wishing you a great, great, successful year of 2016. Of course, today is New Year's Eve, and I wanted to do a little over-the-top, something kind of glamorous makeup look for New Year's Eve, just to bring in the new year feeling pretty. But anywho, regardless of that, I wanted to just say thank you for all of your support. And it was crazy because last year at this time in December, I was only at like 6,000 subscribers. And this year I'm already, December, have already crossed over 20,000 subscribers. And I just want to take that time to just not end the year without saying thank you. I know I've said thank you before, but you all have no idea how much your support, kind words, love, feedback, you watching my videos, liking my videos, sharing and referring my videos over to others. I want to welcome all of you new subscribers and tell both new and old subscribers thank you. I appreciate you, love you, and your support means the world to me. If you are not subscribed to my channel, you are in store for some great things, so I would love to invite you to take this time to go ahead and hit the subscribe button now and subscribe to my channel. On here you will find great healthy hair growth tips. You can actually go all the way back with my journey with me as far as growing my hair, taking care of my hair, but also evolving and trying to get better with makeup. I still highly consider myself a makeup novice, but I'm learning as I go and grow. My girlfriend and I were actually looking at some of my older videos, and Lord, them brows, Lord, y'all. Why y'all didn't tell me? Y'all just let me walk around thinking I was cute, but that's okay, because I'm getting better. But also I pray that you will use that as an encouragement to show that we all grow and learn. We get better. Things may not have been or looked, or we may not have done things to at the greatest level or at the best level, but as long as you are always continuously growing and learning and getting better, that is what is important. The other day I posted on my Instagram a little quote that said, live life, instead of living life by habit, now I'm kind of paraphrasing, instead of living life by habits, live it with intention. And I think that is going to be my New Year's mantra, if you will. Last year I just wanted to be a go-getter and do things that I had not done before, or just kind of increase, and I believe that I did that in a huge way. I believe that God has just been blessing me along the way. Thank God for His grace, because there are times where I've done things not to the best of my ability, or done things, of course I set out and didn't know what I was doing, but I just was having faith and jumping in and just doing it. And so I say that to say that God will bless the work of your hands if you keep Him first. And if you're seeking Him, then He will bless the work of your hands. But there's always a process to everything, and I think that that's the part that we miss. And I know for me personally, there are times where I don't want to go through the process. I'm just going to be keeping it real. I don't want to go through the test, the trial, the hard parts. I don't want to go through the stressful parts. There are times when it just seems so far away and you just want to give up. But I say that to say, keep pressing, have faith, and keep pushing. Even when it seems like it's tough, even when you want to give up, even when you're tired, keep pressing. Everything is not a quick fix. Some things will just be blessed and it will just come out of, but a lot of times we see other people's success. Other times we see just what they're experiencing now, not knowing what they've been through and what hell they had to go through to get to the place that they are now. I am not by any means at the place where I want to be, but I'm so thankful that I am in the place that I am. I have greater, bigger visions and heights and sights, but I can honestly say there are places that I'm in and experiencing in my life that I never would have thought or imagine. And so for that, I'm so extremely thankful. There's a scripture that says, all things work together for the good of those who love him and are called according to his purpose. And I believe wholeheartedly in that scripture. So even the things that seem rough and tough and not seeming to go my way, or things seem like I'm moving backwards, I'm quoting that scripture and believing God that everything will work for my good. But I have to trust his timing. And I find myself nowadays even thinking, oh my God, this is just taking so long, or I'm not where I want to be, or not where I feel like I should be in my life. But I have to stop and say, God, your timing, your way, your plan. So I'm hoping to encourage you with that, to trust God's timing, trust God's plan, and just relax and enjoy where you are, because that's when everything becomes stressful and you get filled with anxiety because you are wanting it your way and you want it in this timing and you want this, and you're spinning your wheels and you're doing things and stepping outside of God's will and God's plan for you. So enjoy, love, trust, appreciate, and just be where you are. Now, again, I am going back to my mantra, which what I was saying was I'm going to live life with intent. So instead of just doing things out of habit, now this year I'm being a little more mindful and strategic about what I'm doing. So I don't want to just do things out of habit anymore. I don't want to just do things just because it's the thing to do. I want to be more intentional so that I can be, I guess, more thoughtful about my process of what I'm doing, where I'm going. I want to not allow things to just happen to me, but more so be intentional. So I want to get up with a plan. I am not the best planner by any means, or not good at setting a plan or creating a plan. And you don't have to have like this big, great thing. And if not, get a mentor, get some type of accountability, or put yourself in a position to learn how to plan or to learn how to do whatever skill set that you're wanting to do. Get around that type of environment, or get around someone who is good at that, so that they can help you get to where you're trying to go. And so I'm saying that to say I'm doing things, I'm trying to step out of my comfort zone this year, this coming year 2016, to open myself up to greater opportunities and even be able to go after what I want, and working intentionally towards getting that, rather than just going through everyday motion. My husband and I are setting a every Monday morning meeting where we are just trying to talk about our goals, be intentional about the things that we're doing. And so I'm saying all that to say, to this year, live life with purpose. And that is my goal, is to be intentional and live life with purpose. But more importantly, learn to love yourself. I'm learning to love myself every single day. Now, I feel like I love myself, but there are things that I need to do as a mom and as a wife. There are times where I put everybody before me. And so I'm learning to love on myself a little bit more, and not feel guilty if I'm going shopping and then I get something for me and not get something for my family. And sometimes, as a mom, that's kind of hard. You always want to spoil your kids, or they need this or that. These kids always need something, okay? It never ends. But don't put yourself always on the back burner. It's great to sacrifice for your kids. It's great to sacrifice for your husband, but nobody can experience the best of you, or your kids won't get the best parts of you, or your husband won't get the best parts of you. You won't get the best parts of you unless you take some time for yourself. I am going to be more intentional about just making sure that I love on me a little bit, and make other people appreciate me and what I do and my value. And that is important. Know your worth. Know what you do. That doesn't mean that you have to go down this big list and beat people over the head and remind them of what you do, but it's just a matter of appreciating. And if I don't appreciate and love myself, then I can't expect other people to do the same. So anywho, that's my little soapbox moment. I think those are the things that were on my mind. Another thing that I'm planning on doing, being intentional about, is giving more. I feel like I'm a giver, but I just want to be able to give more. So much has been given to me. I'm just like, I don't even have the words. I am so blessed. And sometimes I think that we get hung up on success, and we get hung up on money and all of these type things, and that's not where my head is ever. I'm just more of, I want to enjoy life. I am so thankful that I'm not in a place of depression or sad, or I'm just happy. And so I'm wanting to focus more on those things, the things that matter. I can't take anything material with me when I die, or just whatever material stuff I give away, or it gets old, or you just don't appreciate it as much. But I'm trying to focus on that which matters. And so find and figure out what matters most to you. Write it down, go back and read it and think about it, reflect on it. And the things that you write down, you'll be surprised later on in the year. If you're living with intention, then you'll go back and realize how much you actually have accomplished. And I think that that's very important. Anywho, just to move on, give you an update. I do still plan to straighten my hair. We have one more dance that we are doing. So I'm just waiting so I can truly do that. The goal is to straighten this month. So I just want to put that out there. I have not forgotten, nor have I lied. I promise you I do plan to straighten my hair very, very, very soon. So stay tuned for that. I have some great videos coming, as I told you before. I love you all. I wish you a wonderful, safe, healthy, happy, prosperous year. If you have anything that you want to ask me, definitely leave that in the comment section below. If you have any, maybe some feedback, or even something that you want to leave, even regarding this video and things that I've talked about, leave that in the comments below. Anywho, I hope that if you are not already subscribed to my channel, I definitely invite you to subscribe to my channel. If you are subscribed, again, thank you. I just want to say I love you. Thanks for watching my video. Even if you watched and decided not to subscribe, thank you for taking the time to watch the video. I have some great, great things. Again, I'm being intentional. So this year, I plan to be even more consistent with my videos, with what I have coming out, the content. I don't like to put myself in a box of saying that this is going to be this day, or Makeup Mondays, or, you know, things like that. I think that's a great thing to do, but I don't like to put myself in a box, because I'm a creative being, and so sometimes my creativity is not just for makeup, it's for something else. But I do plan to keep being consistent, or be more consistent, I should say, with my videos. Anywho, I love you. Thank you. I wish you the best, and I will see you next year.